Hello everyone, this is Grand Madam from Grand Madam Tarot. Today we're going to do a reading on shadows and archetypes. And I've tried to do this video earlier when the thing went bloop. The battery died without notification. So this is attempt part 2. Now, for the shadows and archetypes card, I picked the dark goddess, and this is what fell out. This is Pele. This is the Southern Pacific goddess of change, transformation, the death of the old, the birth of the new. Okay? So, what is Pele talking about? What is her message? I managed to get some cards out from the Rider-Waite deck, and this is what I found. The change and the concept of female success. What is today's Empress about as opposed to the Empress of yesteryear? Maybe not even 100 years ago. Because even 100 years ago in the 1920s, the concept of what is feminine began its shift. And maybe even before that. All it takes is a conscious, focused thought to change your reality. And on a worldwide scale, you can change reality around the world. So, back in the yesteryear, female success was considered to be a wife and a mother. Well, that has changed because so many are mothers and are single. So how does this impact the sun? How does this impact the influence? What's been illuminated so far? What is success these days? Many women are coming to a new concept of success. And with that success comes a decision. The decision these days is to do something different, something new. So what we have now is the moving away from traditional concepts for female success to something new and different. Now, along the way, there's a sense of being stuck. There's a sense of being stalemated. And that's because the environment in which the women are living may not necessarily be as conducive to the change in her status as before, okay? But with that change is coming, I read this two ways. An organized paradigm for the change in environment, and also a change in how you look at men. After it's all said and done, I think you both will be finding a space for absolute peace, to be able to coexist together. Because some men are feeling that the women are definitely in competition with them, with their stature, with their old ways of being, protection and provisions. Well, now it's to the point where the female is providing for herself and protecting herself. So what is a man to do? That's where this comes in, stalemate, and this comes in. So there has to be a new peaceful, mentally and emotionally peaceful transformation into how we see each other. Now, on that note, I'm going to push this back a bit. Move Pele over here. Let's see what the Gypsy Oracles have to say about this energy. Let's start with the Empress. What is the Empress? What is the Empress? What is the Empress? Okay. Ooh. Prison. This could be prison of the mind. This can be prison of the body. So it's like the female has been imprisoned. But now there's joy. A little bit of melancholy for the good old days when we were taken care of and protected, supposedly. Ooh, falseness. Wow, journey. So some of us feel definitely that mm, the concept of protecting and providing, the concept of the way women lived before, or were looked upon before, was not a real concept. Was not true. It was not true. It was more a place of imprisonment. Wow, these cards are getting deep this morning, so let's put this up here. Okay, so what is the sun? And now we're moving away from that. That's interesting. I just said that. What is the sun? What is the sun? Look, you don't have to look at me. Look at the cards. What is the sun? What is the sun? Top, middle, bottom. Cut it in half. Okay. I heard cut in half. Okay. What is the sun? The foe has been revealed. Ooh. And this is a woman. It seems that women's success seems to be a foe. What does this mean? Let's pull out some other cards. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, this is a child. This is also new beginning. And for some of you, woman has been looked at, woman and child has been looked upon as the enemy, the foe. Look at this. The doctor. The doctor can also be a counselor. Women's doctor. What? Ooh, malady. So some women are being blamed for being mothers. And yet we still have this thing about terminations being banned across, different states. Wow. This has been illumined. This is interesting. So it has been illuminated. The sun has shined on the concept of the female being a foe, children, and here we have, the doctors visiting the malady. So it's either saying that some women have discovered that they are sick or they are perceived as being ill. Let's keep going. Okay. And malady, now, malady is not necessarily talking about a disease, but a condition, a mindset. A mindset. So what we have here, we have two different mindsets. We have one mindset that says, okay, female happiness is one thing, and that this whole wife and mother thing was a sickness, a corrupt mindset. You know what this is? This is the single mother. This is a single mother and considered being of a corrupt mindset. Therefore, she is the enemy. Wow, this is like straight out the manosphere, isn't it? Jeez. If you watch that sort of thing, I can't. That's deep. And so now the problem is, for someone, women are moving away from that. Wow. That's some deep stuff. And all that's being transformed. Let's see what the Two of Wands are. What are the Two of Wands? What are the Two of Wands? So we're talking about the transformation of female success. The transformation of the Empress. The wife and mother. Or the mother. So now the concepts of mother has changed. And it's almost like mother is seen as the enemy. Wow. What is the Two of Wands? Two of Wands, Two of Wands. Choices have to be made, so. That's the energy that's around us today. I didn't know it was that deep. Okay, top, middle, and bottom, cut in half, thank you. Okay. And we have, oh my God, the enemy again. The enemy. What about the enemy? Oh my God. The young woman. The later teens, early 20s. So this whole concept of new female success seems to be the enemy of the younger woman. Well, that's because she hasn't lived that long. And here we have information. We have the letter, the email, the text. Wow, hang on, this is a message. You are the enemy. Well, doggone. So what does that have to do with choice? You've chosen to be the enemy. Surprise. Wow, I'm going to keep going with this. You have surprised your Lord and Master. He doesn't like it too much. Wow. Okay, so thief, liar, deceiver. Okay, so what we're looking at here is the transformation of the female. What the female now regards as success is antithesis to what the male is saying, believing success is. Now we have a grand schism. A schism is a separation, a great separation. I'm not talking a block long, I'm talking centuries wide. Literally. Let's bring the Knight of Wands, because someone's moving away. Bring these down here. Put this here. Okay. Knight of Wands. Who's leaving? I can't believe this. Is this the energy that's out here in the world, or is this the among the collective, or is this the energy on YouTube? What is Knight of Wands? What is Knight of Wands? What is Knight of Wands? Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a Celtic spread on this one. I might have to use my vice versa. We'll see. What is the Knight of Wands? Top, middle. Okay, cut in half. Alrighty. For the Knight of Wands moving away, we have the friend moving away. The scholar. So, people are studying this new phenomenon, or not the evolution, it's the transformation of the female. And we have the old crone here with her wisdom. She's adding wisdom to it. So basically, we're moving away from the old ways of things, and we're opening the doors and moving through the new ones. And we even have the wisdom of the crone. You got the crone and the scholar teaching this young friend, female friends. Okay. This reminds me of back in the 70s when Cosmopolitan and Ms. magazines first came out. That's what they did. They were magazines for younger women to get their bearings straight, especially when it came to romance and sexuality. Stalemate. Shuffle. Okay, like this. Okay, what is the Two of Swords? What is the Two of Swords? What is the Two of Swords? Oops. Hold on. Two dropped out. Three. There are three. Oh. Okay. Two of Swords. Being stuck, stalemated. Which way do I go? We have reunion. Going back to the old ways. We have a good time, cheerfulness. But we also have this smug arrogance. So those who want it like it was before, it would make them very happy. But there's also a sense of arrogance attached to it. King of Wands. These are the energies. Okay. King of Wands. What is the King of Wands? King of Wands gets things done. King of Wands, I call him the king of marketing. He knows how to get out there and influence people. He's an influencer. What's the influence? What is the King of Wands? Top, middle, or bottom? Okay. Oh! Okay. Tower. This is the patriarchy. The tower of the patriarchy has come down. It's blown men and women out of the household. Load up. And it looks like it was an act of God, or the gods, because after all is said and done, there will be a reward for it all. Gifts will be given. Even though some may not feel too good about it. You have the soldier, the concept of protector, the warrior, military man. This concept of protecting and providing for the wife. That's what this is. Ooh. And there's now a lot of talk and a lot of thought about that. This is societal change. This is societal change. And here at the end we have consolation. Consoling people. Consoling. This is a man, so he's probably consoling his wife. The male consoling the female. The female consoling the male. After all is said and done. And the last card we have here is the Six of Wands, Six of Swords. Oh, this way or this way? Six of Swords, finding a place of peace. So basically, what this reads to me is once you go over that 144,000 limit, the new trends are no longer trends. They're set. They're precedents that are being set. We have a new paradigm for what it means to be female. And there's a lot of kicking and screaming on the male part and on the female parts for some of you. And eventually it's going to calm down. The new reality is going to be accepted. And you'll find a place of peace with it all. You'll have no choice. So you'll find a place of peace within your souls. Wow. One more. Let's see what the Six of Swords, what the Six of Swords has to say. Can I do it now? Okay. Waiting. Here's a female waiting. What is she waiting for? Good fortune. Luck, fortune, good things. So now she's waiting and not settling for anyone. And oh boy, this is the widower. This is the card of someone who has lost something. This is someone who's lost love, lost his wife. Frivolity. This is fickleness. Pettiness. And this is sweetheart. And this is the home. Steady. So things pretty much are going to be setting themselves out, evening themselves out. And it's like the women are waiting for their good fortune and the men are waiting for... The men are being fickle about what they want in a sweetheart. But what's going to cure all that is trying to establish a solid home. So evidently they're going to return to, they'll do the sweetheart thing now, side chick thing for a while. But after a while, they're going to go on a home of their own. And they're not going to get that unless they take a wife. And here's a card of hope, the star, healing. Okay? Now, that in itself was the reading. Do I need to go any further? I don't think so. I'm going to wrap it up here. Today, we're talking about transformation. I would say this is not shadow, but archetype. And the archetype is Pele. The goddess is Pele. This is also the archetype. This is the new Empress. So women are transforming and becoming the new modern woman, modern Empress. It's going to take a few bumps and bruises to get through this, though, ladies and gentlemen. But, I mean, this is a worldwide thing, so this is not just a personal thing. This is going to take, how soon will this peter out? How soon will this get to this, Spirit? Come on, Tarot team. How soon will this happen? Okay, Spirit says in the next few generations. On that note, folks, just find happiness, find love within yourselves. And wherever you can. That's safe and sacred. That'll cut out a lot of bad actors. Okay? This is Grand Madam wishing you much love.